Build journal number 2, not number 4, number 2. So yeah, things are going really well. I started doing batch recording this week and a little bit of last week, and that's helped out so much with my time. So I record maybe 6 YouTube shorts all in one sitting, and then just edit them all. Editing still kind of stinks, but edit them all and then schedule them to release on YouTube, and that frees up tons of my time because I don't have to set up and script every day. Anyway, so that's been a really up for the productivity of the business for sure. I also hired a path designer or path developer this week, which has been huge and kind of behind the core idea of when I'm developing this product, a lot of the advice and let's see, how can I put it? A lot of the advice or the guidance from the startup kind of gurus, I guess. I don't even know if I follow the right ones, but this podcast I'm listening to, Ideas to Startup by, I think Brian Scordato is his name, but I may be pronouncing that wrong. But a lot of his focus is you need to just, you need to make it easy for people to adopt your product, right? There's all kinds of advice, but you need to make it easy for people to adopt your product so that you can get validation from them. Is this product even worth your time? Is this, something that you would use? Is this something that you would pay for, right? Does this bring you enough value to pay for? So as part of that, I was thinking about how can I make it easier, an easier sell, a better deal for the communities that I'm trying to attract to be able to make paths for them and see if they would even use an app like this. And so I was thinking, well, I can actually take the burden on of making paths myself so that they don't even have to do it. All they have to do is say yes, and I'll make the paths for them and help onboard their members to see if it's valuable, and that might lead to more insights, but the general principle there is make it easier, make it a better deal for them, right? Right now it's free. The app is free because there's really only 10 people watching this, right? So nobody really knows about this yet, and that's fine. So the app is free. I just need to make it less of a burden for communities to do. If they want to make their own paths, great, that's awesome. But I'm trying to make that sweeten the pot, right? So currently, I talked about this in this past week in the shorts. We have one community on campus, on BYU's campus, that it's the game development community or club, game development club. And this is perfect because that's really all the way niche down that I want to go. University club that is technical in nature, right? It requires some technical knowledge for you to be a member in. It requires some onboarding, right? That to me is the ideal, all the way niche down fit for a product like OneStep to help people get up to speed on something that they have an interest in but don't know where to go, right? And so, yeah, they've agreed to use the platform, and so far the feedback is awesome. The club president, I go back and forth with him and talk about, okay, what other features, right? And we don't have their club members using it yet. I believe we'll push it to them at the start of the semester, which is in September 5th or something like that. But that will, so far it's going well. In collaborating with him, he's been very open to collaboration and kind of building out paths for that community. So that's big for OneStep as a product, is we already have some early adopters. I will also push this to the club that I lead, the Formula Club, but I just haven't done that yet. So far, I've just been busy trying to fix all the bugs that are in the platform. But this week I can introduce the platform to them and additionally start getting feedback. So, but part of that is, yeah, so I just wanted to relay that we have a club that we're working with. So that's been awesome. Our first early adopter users. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so talking about assumptions and trying to validate assumptions, really, if we can't make a product for them and they don't use it or it isn't valuable, then we have to step back and try to pivot and look at what are the assumptions that we're making about this product as a whole, right? I assume that it is a valuable product for communities, but that's just an assumption. I think communities, I think the product will help engagement in communities. I think it will help people stick around longer in communities, but right now I don't have any data on that, right? It's not fact right now, it's just my guess. So that's a big assumption that we would have to step back. If it doesn't work with game dev, how could we change it so that it does work? Or what is a better problem to solve for communities in this case? So I'm assuming it'll help engagement because it should increase club event attendance and increase club skill. And I'm also assuming that clubs will get value from this. You can see member progress, see member skill sets, see member attendance, and hopefully we can bring ways to earn some money on your curation, right? As a community, if you do a really good job at curating good resources on the internet, hopefully we can help monetize that. That's in the future of how to bring monetary value to this product, but we'll see in the future. That's all assuming that people want structured learning online, right? So we'll see. I think that assumption is pretty validated with online colleges, online programs and things, but we'll see at this kind of grassroots scale, community-driven scale. We'll see if it's a good application. So, yeah, that's been the week this week. So really excited about the progress, especially that we have a path designer. That is gonna help us out a ton. So hopefully I'll get to introduce him soon. I don't know how things are gonna go, but we'll see. But yeah, that is Build Journal number 2 and making good progress. So now I have to edit all these videos, but having a good time and we'll see you next week.